Hey guys, this is Ackley, Ackrilic4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about my entire collection of Pokemon trading cards that I have, which is, of course, requested to me by Simon Gamer 987, which I never thought I would see the day that I would actually talk about the Pokemon cards that I currently have, but hey, they're here now, and I still think it's actually a really good episode that I've actually worked on, and I still think it's actually really amazing to go through every single one of them that I actually have right about now. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say. So yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, or of course, pretty much the link to it is down in the description box below. So yeah, go ahead and pick one of the two to check out the previous episode of the show. So yeah, I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, it's not saying a whole lot. I mean, I didn't have much to talk about given to the amount of cards that I actually have, but hey, I still think it's well worth it. Yeah, again, no rush or anything. We've got plenty of time to go through this, yeah, before we can start off this episode for sure. And it's actually a really special one that I've been meaning to do for some time. So yeah, no rush. I'll be here. Okay, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of the show, I think we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Now, for today's episode, but now we're of course going to dive back into a subject matter that I did talk about earlier this season on this show that yeah, I guess for today's episode, but now we're going to be diving right back into Impact, except this time we're going to be devoting acrylic stand figures. But now we're going to be devoting to, of course, this episode, but now to, of course, stand figures that I have right in front of me, but now to 3 of the game Genshin Impact. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that I'm actually starting to probably gain a whole lot more throughout the course of these videos but now, hell, I dare even say pretty much since earlier this year on this channel, I've actually got myself fully immersed into the game more and more often, and I don't mean necessarily playing the game, as I have yet to do so. I mean, of course, other stuff surrounding it, like, of course, collecting some merchandising, even put together some cosplays that I've put together for, of course, this one. So yeah, whatever the case may be, I think it's really appropriate to actually go through pretty much anything related to Genshin Impact for sure. So yeah, let's not waste any more time, and let's go ahead and talk about these acrylic stand figures that I got. Now, to officially start off this episode, for sure, talking about these things right here, I guess a lot of you guys are wondering, yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't need to explain Genshin Impact a whole lot, because I previously already mentioned it several times for sure, and in case you want to know what it is, pretty much, to make it short, sweet, and to the point, it's actually it is, of course, an action-packed RPG game that's available for the PS4 and PS5, Android, iOS, and even PC for sure. And yeah, I think from what I'm hearing, it's actually a really great game so far, and it's actually been gaining a massive following for sure. Like, of course, yeah, and not to mention, I'm even catching on to, of course, of course, the ever popularity of course, the game for sure. Like, of course, I did talk about my Venti cosplay, and of course, my Christmas episode that I did last season, as well as, of course, pretty much my Baron Bunny plush that I got for sure, and of course, in my new show, Cosplay CGS, aka Cosplayer's Guide to Success, I not only showed off my Venti cosplay that I have, but also my Barbara cosplay that I also have for sure. So yeah, and speaking of which, those two that I've actually mentioned, I've even devoted to a good number of videos I've posted that were of course direct from of course my TikTok page for sure. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that I've actually been doing a good number of videos related to Genshin Impact for sure. So yeah, I think it's actually really well worth it, to be honest, and I'm actually really glad I'm doing exactly that for sure, and I do hope to eventually play the game sometime in the near future, because from what I'm hearing, they are also planning to have it released onto the Nintendo Switch later on in the near future. So yeah, once that actually comes out, I'll be sure to get my hands on that game and eventually play it for sure, just to get myself right into the midst of it, because yeah, it's actually well worth it. But yeah, I guess in the meantime, I think we might as well go ahead and talk about the stand figures that I got, to which I was lucky enough to actually get on Amazon for some pretty good prices for sure, and I think they're absolutely well worth it, because they actually make a good number of these figures devoted to almost every single character in the game. So yeah, I was lucky enough to actually get 3 of them that I was lucky enough to get, 2 of which I've actually showed off cosplays of so far. Yeah, those being of course Venti, Barbara, and Amber. So yeah, I think it's actually really quite fitting to actually go for, of course, these 3, because, yeah, so far, Venti and Barbara are, of course, again, pretty much 2 of the characters that I've cosplayed so far, and I think they're actually really, really amazing, and I guess for cosplay-wise, I have yet to actually do Amber later on, so yeah, hopefully when the time is right, and they do have a full set of course, a Amber cosplay that really does pique my interest. I'll do eventually get that going sometime soon. But hey, I guess in the meantime, I think we might as well go ahead and talk about these figures to be honest, because yeah, they're actually really amazing, because yeah, they're of course seeing of how they're all 3 characters right about now. They actually are devoted to, of course, the official art pieces. Pretty much, or should I say, the official designs for, of course, these characters. So yeah, I guess if anything, I think we might as well go ahead and talk about all 3 of these one by one, just to fully get into the midst of course, what we're gonna be in for. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say on that. So yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and start off with Venti right about now. And wait a minute, I guess seeing how this is pretty much an episode devoted to Genshin Impact right about now, and yeah, since I actually mentioned my Venti and Barbara cosplays right about now, I think we can't do this episode as we normally do. I guess seeing how it is devoted to Genshin Impact right about now, let's do it right about now. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this right about now. So yeah. Yeah, see, that's more like it. So yeah, I think what better way to, of course, talk about the Genshin Impact acrylic stand figures I have than by just, well, doing it in my 2 Genshin Impact cosplays I have right about now. So yeah, and yeah, I guess you can see based on that quick edit right about now, I've officially jumped into my Venti cosplay, because well, I think it's appropriate enough that we start off with, of course, well, Venti right about now. So yeah, and I didn't have the harp that he also has that again. I did show it off in a cosplayer's guide to success when of course I actually showed off this cosplay bug. But hey, I still think it's actually I think it's still fair enough that I would actually get right on to, of course, talking about this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and start off with, of course, Venti first, and yeah, as you can see here, I think Venti right about now looks absolutely incredible right about now, and you can tell that they actually took the design of his character right about now and actually put it on to, of course, this stand, which is, of course, mounted by the base, which thankfully is included in, of course, these figures that I actually bought on Amazon, and yeah, I think from what I'm seeing, I say this does look really great right about now, based on, of course, what I'm seeing, and yeah, it actually does look exactly like the actual character that you actually see in the actual game for sure, and yeah, I think from the way on the design standpoint, yeah, I think it actually does look really, really nice from the way Venti is, of course, dressed up like an actual bard for sure, and of course, holding his signature lyre right about now, and everything else that you can actually see right here and there. I think it's actually really quite nice to actually of course, do this justice. So yeah, and of course, I did know that he also had a bit of a shrink wrap that of course I was lucky enough to peel off just to give it that rich feelingness to have right about now, but I still think it's actually well worth it for sure, and yeah, I think it's actually really quite nice to actually see it this way for sure, and yeah, what more can I say? I think so far, Venti is, of course, really, really quite nice. Literally from the head to toe right about now. Like of course, I mean this cosplay from my head and all the way down to my shoes, equipped with these incredible tights right about now. I still think that Venti is, of course, really quite nice, and yeah, I think it's actually really incredible from the way I'm seeing it for sure. So yeah, definitely does look like the Venti in the actual game for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, for of course my first time getting one of these, I think it's actually really well worth it to actually get one of these figures. Starting off with, of course, the tone deaf bard himself. So yeah. And of course, I think it's appropriate that, of course, we dive right into the next one that I actually got, which is, of course, on Barbara right about now. So yeah, and of course, I can't do it justice right about now. So yeah, I think I might as well go ahead and change into my Barbara cosplay in a quick snap right about now. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do it right about now. All right, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I guess since after talking about the Venti figure that I got first while dressed up as Venti, I guess it's appropriate that we move right on to, of course, Barbara that I have right about now. And yeah, like I said, I really went through a whole lot of commitment just so you know, jump into this dress right about now. Yeah, I mean, I'm completely serious. Literally all the way down to, of course, where I'm wearing her boots and, of course, pretty much her tights and stuff. Yeah, to which, yeah, those are, in fact, tights right about now. Yeah, I can seriously tell I really went through a whole lot of commitment just to jump into this dress for sure. So yeah, what better way to, of course, jump into my Barbara cosplay than that will, of course, tie into, of course, the Barbara figure that I got afterwards. So yeah, and it's also quite fitting seeing how I not only show this off, and of course, in in of course CGS, aka Cosplayer's Guide to Success, but I also got two different variations of course this character that I got coming up, but yeah, based on the hints I actually gave when of course I did my cosplay episode on of course my Barbara cosplay, I won't go into too much, but based on the hints, definitely be on the lookout for those two episodes if you really want to figure it out. So yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and move on. So yeah, I guess what better way to of course then of course pretty much segue into of course what we need to do then by talking about Barbara while dressed up as Barbara. So yeah, I guess right but now Barbara is of course the next character that I got as the acrylic figure right about now. So yeah, and of course from what I'm seeing, this is actually my favorite out of course all of them right about now. So yeah, probably basically because well, you actually got Barbara being Barbara right about now. So yeah, I guess from of course the way you're seeing it right about now, from of course her entire outfit for sure, and even from her signature pose that she actually shows off in this design right about now, it actually does look really incredible for sure. So yeah, I think with of course what I'm seeing right about now, though I think there's clearly not much to say for sure, but hey, I guess for what it is, I actually really like how well Barbara actually turned out, and again, it's just Barbara being Barbara right about now, and yeah, what more can you say about this adorable church deaconess right about now? It is just absolutely irresistible, and yeah, I guess from of course her main dress all the way down to her boots and everything else that you can actually see, including her incredible facial expression that she's pretty much giving a little wink to everyone watching her. So yeah, I think it actually does establish, of course, her character right now, which actually does make it absolutely incredible, to be honest, because yeah, I think one of her main traits is, of course, she wants to shine like an idol for sure, and with, of course, what I'm seeing, it actually does prove exactly that. I just really like the way it actually looks, to be honest. So yeah, I guess from what I'm seeing, I think Barbara is of course my favorite out of course all the figures that we actually got right now. So yeah. And of course this does lead to of course the final Genshin Impact acrylic figure that I got, which is of course on Amber, and yeah, I guess for the rest of the episode right about now, since again I still have yet to of course cosplay as Amber pretty soon, I guess for the rest of this episode I'm just gonna mainly stay in my Barbara cosplay right about now. So yeah, anyways, I guess from what I'm seeing, I guess Amber is just absolutely really great, and she is in fact the last figure that I was of course lucky enough to actually get my hands on for sure, and yeah, I guess from what I'm seeing, Amber absolutely looks fantastic for sure. In fact, for her being an outrider, for her being an outrider of Mondstadt, she actually is suitable for, of course, the Haga position right about now, and yeah, I guess from the way it's actually designed right about now, it actually looks really incredible for sure. Again, pretty much matching, of course, her character for sure. So yeah, I just really like the way she actually looks at you while holding her goggles on top of her head, while her hair is pretty much blowing away, like of course she's in the wind, and yeah, I think everything else that I'm seeing right but now looks absolutely incredible, and yeah, I guess for what it is, it really does help establish, of course, what I'm seeing with Amber herself. So yeah, I think there's nothing much else I can say on that. It just looks absolutely incredible for sure. So yeah. So yeah, I guess with everything that I need to say right but now, overall, I actually really enjoyed these Genshin Impact acrylic stand figures right about now. So yeah, I think with of course everything I'm actually seeing right about now, they're actually what you normally expect. Just pretty much the characters that you actually know and love. But we actually fit in well with of course the other figures that you would normally get. So yeah, I know that's definitely not seeing a whole lot since I've actually devoted to of course get my hands on of course a good amount of figures. Many of which are, of course, pop figures that I did already talk about in the past, but I still think they're actually well worth it for sure. So yeah, and of course, it's definitely saying a whole lot because yeah, like I said, with not just Venti but also Barbara that of course I cosplay as. Yeah, with of course Amber coming up later on when the time is right. I think this is actually well worth it to actually get these figures for sure. And the people who have actually made these figures really did an incredible job with of course what they're trying to do for sure. It actually does make it feel like you actually do have the characters themselves for sure. So yeah. What else can I say? I actually fully recommend them, hands down. So yeah, if you actually do want to get your hands on these, then of course, I highly recommend you get them on, of course, Amazon for sure. I was lucky enough to actually get these figures from there, and they've actually really gone great with, of course, not just the amount of figures I currently have right now, but also suits well to, of course, my cosplays, like my Barbara cosplay I'm wearing right about now, yeah, and of course it really does suit pretty well. So yeah. What else can you say? I highly recommend getting these for sure. I think they're currently available on Amazon. And if not, then I guess you can rely on any other website that of course have these things up for sale for some pretty cheap prices for sure. So yeah, if you got the time and money, definitely get these Genshin Impact acrylic stand figures right but now. They're definitely well worth it for sure, and I highly recommend it hands down. Yeah, with me in my cosplays or not. So yeah, and alright, and yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty much about how it is. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup, and of course, as usual, if you have any constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future, then by all means go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below. And of course, as always, if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future, then go ahead and send me an email to this email address, backley95@hotmail.com, man. Yeah, I think I might have got a little something in my mouth, but yeah, not too worry about that, but anyways, if you want to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos in the near future, as well as, of course, plenty of other stuff that I currently got going on outside of all that, then go ahead and follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites that I have provided. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, if you want to show your support for me and see some sneak peeks to some videos that I got coming up, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget, then go ahead and support me on Patreon at patreon.com/AckleyAttackTV. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of my channel, if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup, and yeah, definitely be on the lookout for, of course, the next one I will eventually get out soon, though technically not in cosplay this time, because yeah, I think given to this episode right now, I'm actually having a blast doing it in my Genshin Impact cosplays that I currently have, and yeah, how could you not resist me? And of course, my Barbara cosplay. Like I said, I really went through a whole lot of commitment just to jump into this dress right about now. So yeah. Yeah, unless for the fact that I do somewhat of a Halloween special on, of course, this show, which I never got the chance to do one of these, but I hope I will sometime soon, or I would probably do another convention haul after quite some time, but still in cosplay after such an incredible time, for sure, but yeah, that's beside the point right about now, So yeah, hopefully I think for the next episode I won't be in cosplay this time, but whatever I talk about next, it will be well worth it. So yeah, I guess, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.